The college football playoff begins Monday, but if you recall, we had some controversy about who got in this year, Alabama, Ohio State. In the end, it ended up being Alabama, but there is a compelling case that the committee got it completely wrong. I mean, if you just follow the logic, it's clear the team that should have gotten in was Division III Martin Luther College of Minnesota. It's a big year at Martin Luther College, the tiny school of 750 undergrads in New Ulm. It's the 500th anniversary of their namesake's launch of the Reformation.
So we had a big celebration on campus, actually a month-long celebration on campus.
But even a half millennium of history had a hard time competing with what the football team could claim this year. Had you seen this before?
I had not. I mean, until you brought it to my attention, it was definitely an eye-opener.
It was a tweet from a user named Dan Weiner, posted during the heat of the college football playoff debate, laying out the case that not only was D3 Martin Luther better than Alabama this past season, but Clemson too. Yes, the tiny school that specializes in preparing people for the ministry.
What we do is train pastors, teachers, and staff ministers for the Wisconsin Evangelical Lutheran Church.
Imagine that being your entire recruiting pool.
It's unique. I mean, there aren't very many single-focused institutions anymore.
Has the rightful claim on the spot in the college football playoff.
We call it the transitive property. You know, sometimes we talk about that with our coaching staff. Well, you know, this team beat that team. Maybe this team is better than that team, and they haven't even played yet. You know as well as I do, in college sports, you got to go out there and play the game.
So if you were to play Clemson in Alabama, how much would you win by?
We would not. This would never happen. I mean, they're just two totally different programs, and we're just looking to be competitive in Division III football.
But you go down the list.
It's amazing.
Just kind of shows you how crazy sports can be.
It would be a very interesting dynamic just to have our team stand next to their team.
Thanks to their coach, Mark Stein, for having a little fun with us. It is kind of crazy, though, when you break it down, because we do this every year with the college football matchups. This team beat this team, but they lost to this team. Right. You get a little silly with it. You end up with Martin Luther College from old Division III. 750 undergrads of mostly pastors.
That's why you play the game, though, right?
The website, myteamisbetterthanyourteam.com. You can run just about everything through there. We ran Georgia through as well, Oklahoma as well. Luther's better than all of them.
How about that? Utah?
There you go.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a Vikings website, doesn't it? My team is better than your team.com.